Welcome to Dallas Vintage Toys Talks, where we speak like we're on NPR and we talk about toys.
What?
Coming back to bed.
My name is Andy King, and this is the home of all things geeks and toys. I'm joined as always by
The Stone Cold to your rock.
The Stone Cold to my rock, Henry Velasquez. As always, also the owner of Dallas Vintage Toys, Sean Reynolds, and the beautiful, the talented, the newly inked Rob.
Hello.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Good. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. Show that off, man. That's gorgeous.
I got my hand tattooed.
He got Batman's on his
And
hand.
it's horrible.
It looks great.
It looks awesome.
It's a little puffy, but yeah, it looks cool, man. It's good.
Apparently it was
Yeah.
excruciating, he said.
It was. Yeah, it definitely was, man. Getting down to the knuckle and stuff. But for the love of Batman.
Who would think that a needle hitting your bone 1,000 times a
That
second
word.
would hurt?
That bad.
I see that, and what I don't see a tattoo. I see my chances of buying his Mezco Batman off him. The chances of that diminishing every time.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the hope is just dying. I'm like, oh, maybe Rob will show me his
literally
Mezco.
every time you say, I want to buy that from you, he'll go, oh, okay, and then he'll see his hand.
He's like, nah,
Never.
I don't
do
think
it.
so.
Talk to the
Speaking,
hand.
man, speaking of Mezco, this morning I saw they've started releasing a lot more of the 112 collective
Yes.
previews.
Thank you, Mezco.
Yes.
You're doing the community
Spider-Man.
service.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Who else
Joker.
did I
That
see?
Joker that looks like a weird
Joker.
crossover of Ledger, Arkham Origins, and
I saw one of the
Killing
dudes,
Joke.
the dude from the poster of Dawn of the Dead, the old Ramirez.
I
movie.
think that's Living Dead Dolls. That's what they're going for with that one. I don't
Really?
think they're making a 112
Oh, they're not
collective.
making a 112.
But they are doing the Nightmare version Batman.
They're
I don't
doing-
really like the jacket.
Yeah, they're doing Sam from Trick or Treat. That should
Yeah.
be really
Oh,
cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that
That's
That'd be
movie.
real cool.
I think that's another one of the Living Dead Dolls collection.
Yeah,
That Spider-Man looks sweet. Like,
It looks
Henry
cool.
and I have already been discussing this
Oh,
morning.
yeah,
We
man.
kind of are on different sides of the fence.
Definitely ready for that Frank Castle.
Yeah.
Ready for the
Oh, yeah,
Punisher.
that's
We have those in order already, I believe.
Yeah.
The Frank Castle and the Daredevil
Yes.
and Cat.
Yes, we're
too.
trying to get the Professor Zoom, the PX exclusive. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can lock that down.
And after I got rid of Legends, it'll fill the void of Marvel 6-inch.
It's
and
a nice,
high-end,
it's a
so-
nice step up. I mean, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I do wish Mezco would work on their price a little bit, like because it's what is it, 65? Or
But you get what you
something
pay
like
for.
65 to
man.
80 for
Yeah.
most.
You
know,
get what you pay for.
MSRP.
that.
But
To me, that's just a little bit for a 6-inch
Well,
figure.
I don't mind. I mean, especially if it's like okay, like once a month, it's one release. That's cool. Instead of me having to like go and buy all these legends
Yeah.
that don't have the quality.
Like, whoa, wait a second.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the weird things too, especially Legends that will do that.
That's what
and,
Figure
and
Art's
Diamond
like.
Select's been doing that too a lot lately, where they would just have this dry spell of months,
Mhm.
and then they drop about $300 worth of toys in your
Makes it
lap.
hard, yeah.
Well,
Makes it
they're,
hard
they're
to
so
buy.
they're so hard about it too because we were supposed to get the X-Men Legends last week, and then they told us we were getting it Tuesday. Now we gotta wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but what they do is they don't even give you an exact date. It's just like, hey, I found this one. And they're like,
Quarter
oh,
3.
people up in Colorado have it.
Well,
in
it's like the,
California, when does Texas get it?
Yeah.
That multiverse Dark Knight Returns Batman that they
Mhm.
make the comic version of that. I'm seeing pictures of that on Instagram already, and I'm just like, how are these people already
Which
getting
one?
this? They made a the multiverse line that DC
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
They made a comic version of
The armored Batman? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And a Carrie Kelly. I'm
Yes.
so excited for those,
So,
dude.
with
But
that
people
one,
are
you
just
go-
randomly finding those, and I saw one guy said, yeah, these weren't even in. He bought it at like a Walmart. And he's like,
Yeah.
it wasn't in their system. Yeah, they
Oh,
just
wow.
mistakenly put
It's
it
just
out.
real. It's real weird how
Okay,
they do
so
it.
now I don't feel weird for not finding one.
But
So Legends, I mean, Hasbro and Mattel are really weird about it.
But I just think you're kind of, I don't know if they're shooting themselves in the foot or what their thought process is with dropping entire waves, because I don't think anyone at this table, the $300 is, we're all in the state, we're blessed enough that's not going to financially cripple us if we just want to buy a whole wave of
Mhm.
Legends.
Yeah.
But I can remember a very short time ago when I was in college, I didn't have $300 to blow. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
and it was
Oh, yeah.
kind of like that wave came out and I got to pick one.
That's what it is.
And then maybe a few years later, if hopefully, those figures didn't skyrocket in price,
yeah.
and then I can get them.
Well, you're having a scuffle through, and you're releasing like 8 toys at once, and if you're lucky, you get there and you get first dibs. If not, there's other people that have cherry picked, so you don't even get the entire thing. You've got to
Yeah.
go around town
Secondary
finding.
market, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Suppose
awful.
we're like Mezco, you just get one big nice product, and then
Yeah.
you wait. And of
At
course,
least with the current wave coming out, I don't think there's going to be any peg warmers because it's
no,
one
X-Men
per
is all individual.
case.
The only one I
characters.
could maybe see is Phoenix,
Mhm.
because we've had several Phoenix figures. That's the only one I can
Deadpool's gonna be a hot commodity. That's a nice one, man. They're definitely upgrading.
He's cool. They definitely gave him a lot of accessories.
see. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff with him. He looks pretty cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, I hope everyone is able to get the figures they want
Yeah.
out of that wave.
But speaking of Comic-Con reveals, Hot Toys just announced that they're doing a Hot Toys Daredevil from the series.
Oh man.
So that one looks
Yeah.
crazy cool, man.
That is the one. That's,
$200.
yeah, exactly.
Right off.
That's another
Rob's
thing.
already like, damn.
I was like, I'm going to buy the figure and just binge watch.
Yeah, I
He's
do.
cool. Hey, you
It's
can
such
hold
a-
him while you watch the show now, though.
Oh, I do that all the time, though.
Yeah.
I was
Hot
doing
Toys,
that.
yeah.
I bought some of the WWE figures.
Yeah.
I was watching wrestling the other night, and I
Yeah.
was like, They'd been sitting in a bag, and I went out and I grabbed Sting.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was just playing with
Dude,
him while I
Well, when I got the
watched
tumbler and the
wrestling,
DeLorean, it made me watch the trilogy over again, and then I
Yeah.
watched both trilogies.
You got
I
the
was like,
you
which
got the
one?
lights
Yeah.
on. and everything. You got the lights turned off, and then the car's all lit up, and you're watching the movie.
Yeah,
I love
slow down.
watching wrestling because my little brother will leave his big ring
Yeah, playing with it.
on
That'd be
the
awesome.
table. And my little brother will leave his this giant ring, the one that you brought in, one like it,
Yeah.
and he'll have it on the coffee table right in front of the TV. So it's me, that giant ring with a bunch of wrestlers in it, then the TV playing it. I'm like, this is cool.
Mhm.
I really dig that.
Yeah.
Then Rob comes over with the Batmobile tumbler.
Oh, yeah.
Takes them all out.
the new heavyweight champion.
Yes, sir.
Swear to
Oh, man.
Takes up the whole
That's what I
ring.
need to.
Well, that was a nice tangent. So let's
Yeah.
talk about the toys on the table real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Um,
just blacked out. What happened?
Mr. Nidus, would you like to tell people about these two robots?
This is a pretty cool little robot. It's a Pentabot. Don't know too much about it, but it looks pretty sweet. I think it's like several different robots in one.
Mm-hmm.
And we got in a Masterpiece Grimlock Transformer.
That's actually the cool Grimlock. It's not the one that comes with the crown. If you look in the back, he comes with a little dish, a little tray. He comes with an apron and a bunch of glasses on a
Oh,
clear tray.
yeah.
You know, that's
So
the
this
first time
is-
I ever saw
is this
that.
the chef one?
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't realize that. And then,
Chef was.
like, he's got an actual like chef apron, and he's got a plate. You can
That's
pick it up and
awesome.
check out the back, dude. He's got a bunch of like different colored glasses. It's really cool. I was
Yeah,
checking
that
them
one's
yesterday
real
when I was
cool.
inspecting them. I was like,
We
I've
also
never
got
seen
lots
it.
of other Transformers yesterday.
Yeah, we bought a lot of Transformers. Of course, we
Third
still got a
party
few.
Mm-hmm. Con exclusives.
Which was the camera one?
Did y'all get Hegemon?
No, not Hegemon. I would have told you.
I would have thought that the secret to getting me interested in Transformers was to give them mundane occupations.
Yeah, dude, it's
Waiter.
cool.
Where's my Megatron who's a janitor?
King Chef.
It's kind of like Robot Chicken where they transform into a porta potty. It's like,
Yeah.
some Transformers have had a tougher job than others.
Oh man, out of work
Transitioning into
toys.
the Destro's selling used
I
cars.
had no
That's
idea.
bad, dude.
I had no idea you had a kick for mechs.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Rob,
dude.
what do you?
But
what do you got,
Reflector
man?
was the camera, and this
Reflector.
is the larger one.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
huge third-party
We never
reflector.
had the
Is
smaller
it the
one.
DSLR one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, let me tell you,
That's
that
so
one is
cool.
so sweet. I got
So cool.
I got every version of Reflector that's come out, third party or vintage.
Mhm.
And man, that one it looks and feels like a real camera, man.
Is it changing to
Oh
30
man, we're
robots
using
as
that
well?
to shoot the video.
Yeah, it changes into 3 robots. The lens is like an actual little capsule that opens, and then it has all the individual weapons in there.
Nice.
And then it has a strap, so you can wear it as a DSLR, dude. It's so
That's really cool.
Yeah.
The poor man's DSLR
Oh,
when you
yeah.
around in public.
I don't know about poor man's this
I
third
dig
party,
it.
but still, it's a very cool toy, man.
That one's really cool.
Very cool.
The only other Transformer that I'm like, dude, I would wear out in public was that MP3 Soundwave.
yeah.
I was like, dude, I will buy that.
Did
and
it
put-
actually function?
I
Yeah,
passed on
we-
it so
yeah, we
much.
had-
but
I saw that
it
lady
can
take
only
it.
fit like 100 songs. But even then, I'm like,
Yeah.
And
It would
3
just be
Transformers.
Wrestling
You
audience.
just, no, you just look at Henry's playlist. It's just the Transformers theme song, just over and over and over.
Well, what's that one theme song that they had from the movie? That 80s song?
you got to
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, there you go. You do that one.
On
You got the
loop.
turtles, right?
Yeah, speaking
Tell
of
us
the
about
80s.
These
these,
these
black and
didn't
white
just come
Renaissance
in.
artists.
We've had these for a little bit.
But they're just, man, eyeballing every time I see them in the case.
Well,
They're
no
so
one
nice.
ever noticed them over there.
I'm
I've
glad
had them
so.
over there, and I moved them over here, and everyone's like, "Oh, when did you get these?" I was like, "Like a month ago."
It's the NECA Turtle set, the Eastman and layered black and white.
Does this one come with a
variant.
street light as well, or is that just on the colored version?
I believe it's on the colored version, but this version's super cool just because
Oh,
it's
'cause it's
exactly,
original.
yeah, it's exactly what you
Mhm.
see them in the original comic when they're actually cutting people up and
Flame-
doing the real
flame
nice
There's
Maybe
very
stuff.
try
few,
to-
you know. I mean, we've talked about this before. How toys are kind of artwork,
Yeah.
in a way.
Oh, this one.
This is a set that.
Oh, yeah.
is so gorgeous.
You see
like,
pictures of people posting these, and it just looks like a drawing.
It does. They're stunning. Like,
But that's what I picked. It's just something I really love, and it's of course NECA knocking it out of the park again with
if
everything.
you are a Ninja Turtles fan, the NECA Ninja Turtles are the
Oh, yeah.
turtles to have. I don't think
Absolutely.
anything's come nearly close.
The
Playmates
articulation,
tried.
the
Playmates
weapons.
tried, and,
it's not the
unfortunately
same.
they did fail. Like, I mean, I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of like some of the way they look,
Mhm.
you know, because I like the movies and I like the cartoon.
Mhm.
But this is,
Oh,
these
yeah,
are just
it's too
fantastic.
nice, yeah.
You know, great articulation, great accessories. You want to tell us about these combat
this-
zombies?
we'll
Yeah.
wrap
This
some
came
Dallas.
in, what, like last Saturday? Saturday ago?
Yep.
It just came in. I mean, these are really cool, man. I love it, and I like that it's from Dallas, from when they did the convention. It's got all these awesome figures, a few duplicates. My only gripe is that they gave us these two guys as the heroes, but that's cool, whatever.
Which ones?
TJ Bang, TJ
That's
Bang,
awesome.
and Outback. Like, it only makes sense.
I think
if-
the Outback figure looks cool.
He looks cool. I'm not saying that he doesn't look cool. TJ Bang.
From Ninja Force.
Whatever you
That's
say,
awesome.
however you say his name, it's like
That's the guy
he's just
from
very
American
plain.
Idol, that one here.
He's very
Shazam.
plain, but I just they could have at least gave him a different outfit. Outback made sense if like the backstory was like this takes place in his town, you know.
Let me see that.
Whatever.
Why has the CEO of Outback Steakhouse not petitioned
That's what I'm saying,
Hasbro
yeah.
to make Outback?
Of course, not just showing raw the figures. I wanted to show you guys everything that comes with. Comes already with the nice cutouts, cards, and of course accessories and weapons for everyone. So
Oh, I've seen some.
you don't just get random toys with no accessories. You get the full package and a nice little pin that has Dallas, Texas on it. Andy, you want to tell us about yours?
Well, we were talking about wrestlers earlier.
Wrestling.
We bought a huge wrestling collection from a very cool gentleman here in Dallas,
Ooh.
Texas. But these are just really, really cool. Like, for the longest time, I fought buying wrestlers because it's just such a. I've watched wrestling since
So did
I was
you?
like, I bought 3 or 4 of them the other day. And,
Nice.
and
Is that
it's a downhill slope already.
Yeah, dude, it's really easy to get caught up into that whirlpool.
But just the accessories on the elites, especially, are incredible. Like, we got Terry Funk, that crazy Texan, and he comes with the ECW World Heavyweight Championship,
Mhm.
which is awesome. And actually, you know, it's not actually made of gold, but it's rendered in an actual like metal, and
It looks nice,
amazing.
yeah.
Or for fans of Stephen King's It, we've got Doink the Clown,
Yes.
and just probably one of the most terrifying characters
Oh, yeah,
ever
easily.
in professional wrestling. Like, he is. He's so scary.
So what were your 3 besides Finn that you got?
About Finn, Yokozuna, the Crow Sting,
Oh,
and,
nice.
and Diamond Dallas Page,
Very
who's my
nice.
favorite of all time.
Mhm.
Which,
DDP
side
came with
note,
the belt, right?
yeah. Side note: the Resurrection of Jake the Snake is on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
So
Awesome
good, man.
documentary. Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, Erin cried at the end of that, man. I was really surprised. Like she was talking about how good it was just as a documentary,
Yeah.
not as a wrestling documentary.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And it was really good. Recommend it for any of those that haven't
It was just
seen
kind of cool because like when I was little, WCW is was my
Mhm.
my
Show.
initiation into professional wrestling. DDP was my guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's awesome. You know, and it was just kind of cool to see, even after wrestling, that he's just kind of a good person. You know,
Oh, yeah,
and,
No,
absolutely,
just doing
man.
the DDP yoga.
Yeah, and like basically saving people's lives with it. You know.
Yeah. Oh, the wrestlers love him, dude.
Yeah.
The old retired ones, they all love him.
But there's
Takes care
cameos
of 'em.
from Chris Jericho, Jim Ross, Goldust, lots, and Scott Hall's in it as well. It's a really good documentary. You know.
Speaking of Netflix, has anyone seen Stranger Things?
Oh yes, dude, so
I've seen
good.
the ads. That
Did-
looks
did-
I'm on
cool.
the
did you,
first 2 episodes, and I'm like hooked.
I
I'm ready to
watched,
binge these next 2 days.
Yeah, I watched the first, I think 3, then I finished it off the next day. It's
Yeah.
like a 1980s explosion. So
Dude, they
it's
sold
like
me when they-
Goonies meets
Oh,
E.T. meets
Super 8
Aliens,
meets
Super 8,
X Files in a
X-Files,
way.
yeah,
Like,
Stephen
dude,
King and
they had me.
everything.
They show like one of the first scenes. No spoilers, but it's little kids at a round table playing D&D.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
See,
and the mom.
I thought it was going to be just one season.
Hello.
So anyway, about Stranger Things is like I thought it was just going to be like a 1-season deal.
Yeah.
But then the way they kind of wrap it up, you're like, wow, there's going to be a season 2.
Good, man. I'm excited. Yeah,
But-
like I said, I've
But
only
I
2
thought
in.
the whole deal, I was like, oh, this is just going to be one and done. And I was
You
like,
binged it
this-
already?
Yeah, I've already seen the whole
Whoa.
thing.
He watched
That
it
was
in like 2
quick.
days.
Really?
But
Yeah.
it's like, it's just that good. You watch the whole
Yeah.
thing, and then I was like, oh, this is just going to be one deal.
Are they
And then
30-minute
at the
episodes
end-
or 1 hour episodes?
It's about 50 minutes
Oh,
an
look at your
hour.
money's worth,
I
son.
can't do that.
Stay up late one
Well,
night.
This dude.
Well, like my family goes to sleep, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I look down, it's like 1 a.m. I'm like, I really need to go to sleep.
This dude tells me the other day, he goes, I've never seen Predator 2.
Goonies.
I've never
What?
seen any of the Aliens films.
Are you serious?
I've seen Predators, the first two. I just
Predators?
as
I
a
thought you
kid.
said you didn't.
No,
Like
Predator
Robert
1 and
There's
2.
one
I've
out
seen
there
them as
now.
I've seen them as a kid.
Okay.
I've just never I can't recall them very well.
Oh man, you need to.
Yeah,
They're
I think I
great.
watched
They're
the
so
first Predator
good.
when it came out on Netflix when it was still there, but I didn't finish watching it. Like I got to maybe where he got like his group and they were gonna go to the jungle.
Okay.
So
I'm
you got
only
the
like
first
30
15 minutes?
First 30 minutes.
Didn't
and
really
I was
watch
like,
it.
I gotta do something.
He didn't see a
real
single bit of the creatures.
He didn't
That's
see
what
Predator
we're
at all.
quick. They
saying.
take forever to show up, man.
That's the best part.
And he's like,
Just
I got
slow build.
stuff to do.
Yeah.
Well, I think I was busy that day, and then they took it off Netflix.
You're depriving yourself, Henry.
But I
That's
was
all you're
telling him, I
doing.
was like, we should get together and watch it. He goes, man, I don't want to sit there for 2 hours watching a movie.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
It's like,
hey, bring some wings for
I
him. He'll-
can't.
Yeah,
right.
I can't, dude. I'm real impatient.
That's my favorite thing to do on my days off, man. Is just sit there and watch and soak in. Like I'll go back and watch them in order. Like me and Aaron went and did all the Terminators. We did all the Predators, all the Aliens, and then all the AVPs.
I'm a big
Like,
fan
And
of
then
all
we
that
took a
stuff.
shower.
And then we took a shower.
I'm a big fan of Aliens. Alien is kind of a chore for me to get through sometimes.
Is it really?
Yeah, like
It's
just
so
really
artsy.
slow paced.
Yeah, it's
Well, you
very.
gotta think of the
artsy.
year it came out too.
Exactly. But I just like I did see it as
People had
like,
time
as
back
an
then.
adult.
Yeah.
As an adult, I did see it, and then the first time you see the alien, really, you know that scene in the air shaft,
Yeah.
and he goes "Wah!" like that, and he makes that noise.
And then those hands.
And I was laughing so hard that I was just like, "This is supposed to be scary."
Back in
And
the day, it was.
I bet.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, dude. That's
So
what I'm saying.
I am much more a fan of the Cameron version, where it's more action paced. There's lots of.
You get more
aliens.
creatures. You get more
Yes.
effects. We got introduced to
Perhaps-
what was it? The Queen.
The Queen.
Yeah.
Power
yes,
loader.
the
I was gonna say the
power
chest burster,
Get
but the
away
chest.
from her, you bad
D-word.
person, you.
You expletive. Yeah, they're all great movies.
No one ever
I was
talks about
watching-
Alien 3.
I was watching one the other day. I guess I've only seen it one time, but I don't know if it was like a version
No.
of Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, which one?
Are there multiples of that?
There's Requiem.
Okay.
Which one's? Isn't there
I
another one?
guess I've only
Just-
seen
it's
one of
just
them one
the
time
three?
because I really didn't remember.
There's
What did you watch?
I think it was
That's
one when they're in the
I thought
town
there was
or something.
That's part
Predators.
two.
Like,
Okay,
No, no, no,
I
I'm
guess
talking
It's
about
super
aliens.
dark, right? Like,
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
I
well
haven't
there's
shot
Alien
dark.
1, 2,
Maybe I've
and
only
3,
seen
and
it like
Resurrection.
once,
No,
or I
yeah,
just don't
it's
remember
bad
it.
movie.
It's pretty horrible, man, and it's shot really dark.
Oh,
Which one?
AVPR,
Requiem.
I like it,
but
like,
it's dark though.
it
you
is
know what I
I
mean?
mean, it's
dark.
been on cable lately, so I mean,
What
like
do
I
you
watched
mean
some of it.
dark?
I was
Like, it's
like, I
shot
really don't
really
remember.
I hate
it,
those
so.
kind of movies.
Yeah,
man.
it's shot really, really dark.
I think I'm like.
Is the first one where they go to like
Yeah.
Alaska and go down?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
I've seen that several
times.
I didn't like that one because
That was really.
You start with
slow-paced.
three
Stop touching
Predators.
stuff.
and 2 of them go down like chumps by like
Yeah.
one alien.
Yeah.
And then I realized
That
that's
was
what I
their,
like.
more, right?
That was
like,
their
Celtic
initiation.
leader. It's like chump 1, chump 2.
Yeah, I know.
Jump
But,
at.
but then I really like the second one because
Chump
A,
Junior.
you're getting to see aliens and predators in like a small town, which is something we've never seen.
Which is right out of the comics.
Yeah.
That's
Just
going to
so
work.
good.
and
Leave
then
me
they're just
alone.
like, hey, here's
Bad
the
Blood.
Yeah.
They're in a small town and it's so good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I told you, that figure in the book.
Yeah.
You won't regret it whatsoever.
and then they're just like, we're gonna send the most BA predator that we
Yeah,
have,
wolf.
and he single-handedly is gonna take care of this problem.
Oh,
and so you
yeah.
just get to see one predator running around just
Killing
murdering aliens, dude.
Nice.
Well, and also in the first AVP, they did the temple as an initiation ritual.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was to see who could come of age. And
Yeah,
shit, too.
yeah.
Like, it's definitely one of those deals where it was them getting their footing in it. So I
Mhm.
can see why they got taken down easy.
Yeah, I get
But
it.
how
And we did
cool
get that
was
amazing.
Celtic getting the.
The scar.
I can't wait for that
Yeah,
two-pack,
that
too.
2-pack is gonna be sweet.
Yeah. And how awesome though, what, the grid alien, like,
Oh,
hey, we
yeah.
got that toy, and that scene's awesome. And
Yeah.
I think, was that the introduction of that predator weapon, or did he use that in?
No, he used
The
the little.
movies.
Don't give Henry spoilers.
Oh,
There's nothing I.
I know.
I already know these things.
So from
man.
now on, any good movie we have to.
Sean will always talk to me
Spoiler
about
alert.
movies that I've never seen, but I still fully understand what he's talking about and referring to.
Well, Wikipedia is a strong thing, man.
I don't use it. It's just
I don't
so-
believe in it.
I don't believe in Wikipedia.
Against my principles.
Well, I had a couple topics for us to talk about.
What else, man?
Speed through it. Let's
Let's
do
speed
it.
through
So we'll just do it real quick. NECA just announced that they're going to do this really cool toy 2-pack of Muhammad Ali and Superman.
Oh,
And
dude.
it's going to be the
yes.
cover from when they were boxing and everything, and it looks
Such a
really really
cool
awesome.
look, yeah.
Check that out. Look that up on Google.
I want the
It's
Muhammad Ali.
gorgeous.
Andy only wants the Superman.
I mean, you can't
we're
deny
gonna
how
swap.
good it is.
We're gonna
And then they're gonna
swap.
duke it out.
Well, I want the Muhammad Ali to buy the Sega Rocky, so I can have them together. Because
Why didn't y'all buy it and split it?
That's what we're
That's what
doing.
we're gonna do.
Oh, okay. That's just
I'm just
We
hoping.
got
Fingers
Deshaun Hunter
crossed.
them.
Fingers
They don't
crossed
keep
they
the
put
empty
some
box.
regular hands in there. But if they
Maybe.
don't, I'll find
You
something.
can swap them out for the
Trying
another.
to find that Reeves.
Yeah, that
Superman or
Reeves
something.
Superman.
But my question to you guys was, are there any other comic covers that you would like to see given the same treatment? And give you time to think. I'll just throw mine out there. I would love to see the death of Gwen Stacy. I'd love a
Nice.
Spider-Man Gwen Stacy 2-pack. I think that would be
She's
awesome.
gonna have like a little lever on the back.
When you
Brown
say
one. Yeah.
2-pack,
Well,
do you
wait.
mean 2-pack as in 2 figures with accessories?
2 figures.
Or do you mean
Before
where
and
it's kind of
after.
like diorama?
I
Before
mean,
and after.
either way would be fine.
Zombie Gwen Stacy and then
I
put a
didn't-
little
I didn't-
I think as long as she's, I think as long as it's, I would like
Mix the
just the 2
noise.
figures. I would like Gwen with like a normal face, and then maybe one where she's already passed.
Okay.
And maybe
That's
give
more of a-
Spider-Man like a thwip
I can
to where he could like you could pose him
And
up
a
when he
face
catches
palm?
when
Yeah.
he catches her. Yeah, he's like oh.
I can see a 2-pack working out, but if you're talking like diorama set, Marvel Masterworks tried it and flopped. Man, I just did not like those at all. Where they're like big boxes. I think they're by Toy Biz,
Mhm.
and they'll have like the Fantastic Four cover where they got that big
Oh
super
yeah,
monster
yeah.
coming
Oh,
out.
I had
yeah.
the
I just- I don't
Green
like any
Goblin
of
and,
those.
Yeah.
and Spider-Man.
That's a good call
I
with
don't
that
like any
line.
of those, man.
Well, because
I-
they weren't action figures. They were just
Well,
they
yeah,
were they're
but-
plastic.
That's what I mean. Are
statues.
you referring to that?
No, I want
as-
like fully posable
Okay.
toys.
It seems kind of hard to pick some because a lot of them are just you can just recreate them with single figures.
Yeah. Can I
Yeah.
throw out mine?
Mhm.
It just
Please.
literally came to me, but just because I ordered the book not too long ago, but there was a Batman versus Predator set, and then the last 2 issues of the 4-issue run, there was a variant for the last one, and it was a Batman facing a Predator, and they were
Ooh.
drawn really cool. Like the Batman had the longer cowl ears, so I'd love to see that.
I
you
can see
know?
them doing that though because Nick is real good at
Oh, and Dark
working
Horse.
around the
Yeah,
contracts.
that'd be really killer because that story was nice
Yeah.
too.
Well, I think
Think of
they
anything,
did that Predator cover, the 30th anniversary.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one- that one was great.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, there you go.
No.
That was a good
Yeah.
comic.
I'm
cover.
happy with that. I
happy
honestly,
with that, too.
I'm just drawing a blank though. I can't think of anything else that I want them to
They
do.
did this. It was McFarlane. They did a Spawn Batman crossover, like back in the early 2000s. I think.
I remember.
But Batman was always drawn where his entire face was black,
Mhm.
but then like if he was like gritting his teeth, you'd
Teeth,
see the white.
yeah.
I remember that.
That would be sweet.
Do you
That'd be
remember
a really
those
cool toy.
McFarlane movie posters, the 3D ones?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
actually lit up. Man, I've been trying to score that alien
Those are
one
cool.
like
Yeah.
crazy.
I bet
'Cause that
those are
egg lights
pricey.
up.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
As long as it's not made by McFarlane Toys.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as it can move, it would be awesome.
That's what
Wow.
kills me about the AVPR line. 'Cause
Yeah.
those figures are
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
real dramatic. you
Yeah.
know,
I found
it's
the.
like, static.
I went to a toy show when I was in Missouri and found the hybrid
Oh, you lucky.
for $5.
No way.
Yeah, but it's
wanna
no
blow your money?
articulation really, you know.
Just kind of
And
stands there.
yeah,
Oh, I want it so bad though.
It's cool.
yeah. I mean, it looks awesome, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
just no articulation.
What I would want to get made is Power Force in '85, the Lost Line, the second wave.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got updated.
Luke in Jedi
Yeah.
robes.
I've,
That would
be
I've
Black
got
Series.
one.
That'd be awesome.
I've got one, man. Oh.
No, just
Just some.
well, I
like
mean, I know they're never gonna make it.
Well, I like those 3¾ inch comic book version of the Star Wars figures. So they have like Luke in the Stormtrooper
Oh,
outfit,
yeah.
Han and Chewie, and those look great. If they could do that in the Black Series, but with that kind of paint, I'd be satisfied.
Yeah. That'd be real
Those
cool.
all look real cool. You got some other points, man?
Well, I do, but it's just about time for us to start doing some business.
Awesome, man.
So I'll save it for next week.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
I'm sorry we dropped.
No, I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the
I hope you
conversation.
guys did too.
Yeah, definitely. And sound off in the comments, guys. What comics would you like to see get that treatment? What professional wrestler scared you when you were a child?
What Comic Con exclusives
What
were
Comic
Yeah, I
Con
was gonna say.
announcements?
What do you guys
Talk
think
about
of
cons? Yeah.
what do you think of the Mezco Spider-Man?
I guarantee in every
Team
nerd's-
Henry or Team Andy?
in every toy nerd's Instagram, it is filled with Comic Con
Oh, yeah.
footage
Yes.
right now.
Yeah, they're
like
all
that's all I
blowing it up.
see.
Did it start today?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a
and
few
the
people that
draft.
snuck in yesterday that had that little preview night.
I think they do. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they do like for press. They do a preview.
And then all the great
Yeah.
YouTube reviewers will be showing, you know, they'll
Oh,
be there
yeah.
showing
Yeah.
footage and stuff, and that's always exciting.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward. Let us know, guys.
Yeah.
And what do you think
definitely.
about Netflix Stranger Things?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
definitely. I'm gonna check that out tonight, probably.
I'll be
Sure.
ready by next week.
That's
Yeah.
my homework.
Yeah, I'm binging. I'm off for the next 2 days. So
Yeah,
sweet.
I'm ready.
Lucky
Rob's like,
you.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
all.
And if you haven't watched Daredevil yet, what is wrong with you?
What is that scene on the rooftop?
Hashtag
alone?
I need some more
Spoilers.
Daredevil. I got
Yes.
season 3.
But
So good.
Henry's over here rubbing his arm because he hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You need to hold him down like
Dude,
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
style.
just no.
Harry's like, what's Clockwork?
Just like Henry, here comes that
God.
hallway scene.
Who's
Watch
Stanley
it.
Kubrick?
I told him I did a line from Full Metal Jacket the other day. He's like, "What's that?"
What line?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, I
Maybe
was gonna
it's
say,
not good
or
for
maybe
work.
it's not appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably,
NSF
probably about stacking up fecal matter.
NSFW.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ugh.
But Sean, you want to tell the nice people where they can find us?
Oh yeah, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, go to our website, DallasFinishedToys.com. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Our address is 120-524 Skate Drive, Dallas, Texas, 75243. We buy, sell, and trade toys.
Heck yes.
Thanks for watching, kids.